And here we go. 49ers set it for a return with Brian Robinson. And he gets cracked at the 24-yard line by Will Shipley. Here's McCaffrey trying to get the run game going. He goes nowhere. Stepped up by Nolan Smith and a couple of others.
Featuring their tight end and their halfback. You see they're already on the ball with some tempo, trying to catch Eagles off guard.
Purdy has Robinson deep and wide open for first down, and he breaks through. Foot race now, cuts back, and again, and still at his feet all the way down to the 15. Oh my goodness, DeMarcus Robinson goes for 58.
Wow, what a start. Robinson on Quinyon Mitchell, and that little shake move gets him by Mitchell flat-footed. And then Robinson in open space doing what he does. Huge play for the Niners to start.
McCaffrey, nothing. Well, just like we said, explosions will be hard to come by. They drop a 58-yarder
here early in the first quarter.
30, second down. Time throws over the middle. It is caught and held onto by McCaffrey. Went up and got it. First and goal. McCaffrey looking for a little seam up the middle. Works his way down to about the 2. And it's funny, McCaffrey did that so often. You see that catch, Tom. Second and goal. Couple of fakes. Purdy, quick throw. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Robinson again. And the 49ers strike first.
A lot of deception here on this play. They fake the jet sweep, fake the toss, and a little bit of eye candy. Mitchell just can't squeeze that coverage tight enough, and a good throw. All the momentum with this Eagles team. And the Niners say, take that. It ain't going to be easy today. You get a yard separation on a corner, and that's all Brock Purdy needs.
You know, DeMarcus Robinson had 63 yards on that first drive. That's his best game of the year. Here's Britton Covey on the return for the Eagles. Nice little move, and another one. That's a pretty good return. Out to about the 36, 37-yard line. Here is Saquon Barkley up the middle. Love to get him going. Just a 2-yard run that time.
In these windy conditions, I'd expect a lot of Saquon and more scrambles. More time runs for Jalen.
That's a pretty good run for Barkley with a big hole into San Francisco territory. He goes and down to the 32.
Yeah, Lenore has this force. Once Goddard blocks out on a tight end, Lenore can't stick his nose in there. He's got to stay outside. He's got the D gap, which is the contain. As soon as Saquon sees him fold inside, it's an easy bounce out cut and then off to the races. We saw a lot of that from Saquon last year. That was running into open space, but his short area agility, the power in his legs.
Barkley again, right side, up the middle goes Barkley, and another solid run.
It's a great place for this defense to try to start today.
On the fake, Hurts looking to throw. Near side, complete for a first down. It's A.J. Brown's first catch of the day. Hurts on the run underneath the Goddard who makes the catch. And Dallas Goddard has had an outstanding year. He's tackled by Eric Kendricks, one of those linebackers. Dallas said very comfortable with him. Here's a little flip coming near side. Devontae Smith, and it's strung out well. Smith turns it upfield. That's Garrett Wallow, another one of the new linebackers. I wonder if they're wearing like third down. Here is Barkley looking to bounce outside. Barkley, what an effort, and a first down for the Eagles. Barkley inside the 5. Just give it to Barkley here. Barkley surging forward, but not quite there. Down to the 1, and it's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. They give it to Goddard on the sweep. Dallas Goddard's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Like I said, they're so creative.
Hey, Dallas Goddard, his first career rushing touchdown. He's got 12 total touchdowns on the year. And Elliott's at the point is no good. He has to scoot off the field. Once he does it, Elliott's kick. Turnable by Robinson. Brian Robinson, not much. Again, good coverage by the Eagles that time at Sidney Brown. Here's McCaffrey trying to get that run game going outside. And McCaffrey chugs his way to the 30. Going to pick up.
But in the secondary, elite at linebacker.
Here's Purdy to throw. Far side. It is knocked away. There's Quinyon Mitchell, who rarely gets beat. Just named to the All-Pro team. Got beat twice on that opening drive, but not that time. 3rd and 6. Purdy. Near side, strong throw, but it's going to be short. It is caught there, but a couple of yards short is Robinson.
Now you force your little last-minute hand placement on that ball to pull that ball to the sideline a little bit.
Oh, this is a wobbler for Morstead and a short punt. Maybe the wind had something to do with that one as well. Here's Barkley. He's had a nice start to this game, but that time runs into a wall. Just nothing there, and there is the veteran Kendricks.
He's authentic. It's a great program he's running. That's why there's in this position again.
There's Barkley working his way up to the 35. It'll be a 3rd down and about 7 that time. Yeah, it's amazing. It feels like trying to solve a 3rd and 7 now. As Hurts has some time. Let's rip over the middle, and it's caught by Darius Cooper for a 1st down. Just 9 catches during the regular season, but the rookie delivers there. There's Hurts. Nice catch by A.J. Brown. That throw was a little low, but he hauled it in into San Francisco territory. 2nd down. Hurts on the play fake. A lot of time. Looking deep. Taking a shot. Going deep, and nobody's home. 49ers all over it. Goddard was the closest Eagle, but Lenore had that covered. 3rd down again. Gonna get the run to Barkley. Tripped up behind the line of scrimmage. Sam Okuwana was there to make the big play. Hurts blitzes coming, going far side. It's knocked away. Upton Stout, the tremendous rookie, saw it, made the play, and the 49ers take over. McCaffrey tries to bounce outside. Eagles ready for it. Nolan Smith was there. It's so fun because Kyle tried to hire Vic multiple times. Here's Purdy. Near side, incomplete. Juwan Jennings had his hand on it. 3rd and 9. 4-man rush. Purdy looking to run. Ajomo in hot pursuit, and Purdy's well short. Chased out there.
Good cage rush. Good job by the Eagles defense forcing in that direction.
Morstead's punt. Over the head of Covey, and look at this, drops it inside the 5, now rolls back out, but a terrific punt in these conditions, and the Eagles backed up in their own territory. Here's Hurts, throwing far side, A.J. Brown has the catch. He's going to pick up about 8 with 3 seconds left. 2nd down, Barkley right up the middle and a 1st down, powering forward up to the 20.
4-3.
Here's Hurts. Over the middle he goes. Devontae Smith makes the catch and forward right around the 1st down.
In these games, finish my thought after this.
It's Barkley for a 1st down because they marked Smith short. Now it's a 1st.
The advantage of playing at home.
Certainly movement. 49ers send a late blitz. Hurts throws near side and incomplete. That was, you called it. It just never seemed really right or set there. What were they trying to do? Blitz coming. Hurts gets it to Smith with a turnaround catch. It gets stopped. Wow, big time hit by Jair Brown, who read it all the way. Like a healing win, just whipping 3rd and long at a penalty flag. This whole thing's been disjointed for Philadelphia, really.
False start, number 2, offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
3rd long, 4-man rush. Hurts is all day. Throws to Devontae Smith. Has a little bit to go. And think he's going to be a little bit short. We'll see.
Deliver a nice stroke to get him into the 4th down situation.
Here they go. They do the push and they surge forward for a 1st down. All right, here's Saquon Barkley looking for a little space outside, and Barkley with a good run. Going to pick up 4. 2nd and 6. Hurts sets up Barkley, who's looking for a block. Great move from Barkley. Oh, Barkley breaks through to the 30. So patient on that catch and run for Saquon, who gets it down to the San Francisco 30, and he picks up 20.
They bring the pressure from the right side of the screen, and they're actually just running kind of a screen here.
Showed it a couple times already today. Tank Bigsby in the game for him now. Bigsby gets the ball running right. Bigsby has had a couple of moments this year. You don't play much when you're behind Saquon Barkley, but Bigsby right up the middle and trucking 49ers for a first down. Staying out there too is Bigsby. Gonna give it again. Looking for a couple blocks. Bigsby stays up. It's got this crowd juice down to the 10. Give it to him. Barkley in trouble, taken down for a loss. That time strung out, and the veteran Eric Kendricks was there. 3rd and 5. Barkley again surging forward. Is going to be a yard and a half short, and we'll see if they go for it again here. Remember, Jake Elliott's missed an extra point. Hurts on the keeper. Rolling, throwing, caught for the touchdown. Guess who? Dallas Goedert, another one. We get a flag, though, back at the 10. Hang on.
There's Jurgens in the middle at center. Kind of engages the linebacker. If he's engaged, just kind of staying on him. Ultimately, he does end up downfield. Dean, what do you think on that?
They're going to pick it up, which is the right call. He engages within a yard. He can stay engaged. That's a good flag pickup.
Makes it an easy throw for Hurts to Goedert. Another touchdown for Goedert in the red zone.
12th receiving. It's already an Eagles all-time tight end record. Now Elliott's extra point. That one is up, and that is good. So
just their ability to hold up in the run game really didn't show itself too much down the stretch, but I think the Eagles definitely see some things they can exploit there in the Niners run defense.
It's Sky Moore who gets belted just across the 20.
It's going to rely more on Purdy and some of these receivers to open up some production for other guys.
Like this, coming inside to George Kittle, who makes his first catch of the day.
Heartbreaking to see.
Now I got to figure it out without one of their leaders, as Purdy will rifle it over the middle. That's a good start. Juwan Jennings racing away from Eagles. Jennings inside the 30. It's a pretty good response from Purdy on target to Juwan Jennings for 45.
Wow, absolutely threading the needle. Here's Jennings in the slot, working between DeJean and Vaughn. No one does this. And Purdy, what a A-plus ball right over the top of Vaughn. Good stick.
It's like, how many stars can they lose in this season? They get underneath McCaffrey. Great catch and adjustment. He's down to the 20. That was a great play.
Great catch. Never count the Niners out there. So mentally tough.
McCaffrey gets a good block right side and then tripped up just before the first down by big Jordan Davis. The 49ers. McCaffrey stumbles, falls short. Just kind of tripped, and now it's 4th down.
He clipped his feet with Purdy. That a little off bounds. I'm not sure. Send the kicker out to try to make it a 3-point game.
Eddie Piniero's been in the league a while. His first career playoff game, and he hits his first kick from 36 yards out.
Probably the right word.
All right, Eagles will get it back into the Pinheiro field goal, and they'll take a knee in the end zone.
He's done it again early part of this game.
Hands off to Barkley here, who races across the 40. Aaron Andrews has more. Trying to get the Eagles back there, but they got a lot of work to do first. 2nd down, looking to launch team, going deep. A.J. Brown is incomplete. He had 3 Niners there, and he still almost came up with it. And we get a flag.
All-star, number 74 offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Everyone loves Lane Johnson. You need a healthy Lane Johnson, but Fred Johnson has done a remarkable job coming in there as a reserve tackle.
3rd and long. Blitz is coming. Hurts sees it, trying to take a deep shot again, and Brown can't catch up to that one.
Expect him to come up with those. That's the reality of that. You get one-on-one. That's what they're paying you to do. You got to come down with that one.
Man. Moore's going to let it bounce. Now Moore will think that it hits someone. Moore goes and picks it up just in case. And the 49ers will take over with 151.
Make sure they know the importance of this situation.
Now the 49ers, again without George Kittle, as McCaffrey gets it for a few.
Eagles D-line is winning against the 49ers offensive line and vice versa when the Eagles are on offense.
Purdy, 119 to go, gets out of a sack, but not the next one. Taken down by Jalen Carter. first sack of the game for either team.
Yeah, Jalen Phillips on the bottom of the screen on the Kivitz. That inside move is nothing Purdy.
Purdy. Eagles might have jumped off sides. Purdy throwing far side. It's caught for a first down temporarily. It's Robinson again, who's having his best game of the year.
Offside, jumping into the neutral zone, number 98 defense. The penalty is declined. It's all the play. It's a first down.
Demarcus Robinson, 4 catches, 81 yards. Big contributor in this first half. It's Purdy, eludes Phillips for now. Throws his side. It was dangerous as Cooper DeJean had a read on it.
Kind of grouping doesn't get the job done.
Second down. Purdy pressured again, steps away, throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for Malik Turner. Third and long. Purdy has time. Looking, throwing. It's caught for a first down by Tonjes. The backup tight end filling in for Kittle.
Right back into it.
Middle again as McCaffrey falls down, but again, that's a short pass. Clock under 30.
Jennings going across, blowing a lot of time. Nothing in bounds, or the clock's passed over.
It was crazy. They wasted so much as 8 seconds left. He did hit from 57 in pregame, but the wind has really picked up since.
Yeah, Eagles defense is guarding the sideline. Oh, wow, good play design.
Purdy's going to run, but he's got to get down. They got to stop the clock. Is he out of bounds? Ball to Rob. Let's see. Are they winding it? They're going to say he got out with 1 second left.
Yeah, run that field goal unit on. Play clock's already running right now, down to 32. They don't have as much time as they think. How do we beat a sideline coverage?
Quarterback fumbled the ball before going out of bounds. Play results in 10-second runoff. I rule. This is the end of the first half.
And allow them to get the ball down in a scoring position where they're really good in the red zone.
They'll have to do it without George Kittle, who suffered that tough injury in that first half. Eagles, as we said, get it first, though, up by 3. Here's Britton Covey up to the 30 as we go downstairs to Tom. Saquon Barkley, 71 rushing yards in that first half. He's off to a good start here, racing through the middle. As we go downstairs to Aaron, the details, the gossip. Also want to hear about that coat. It is terrific. Here's Barkley. Nothing. Go ahead, Aaron.
Well, thank you. I said, Coach.
They're just at a fever pitch. I never yelled at a coach.
I never saw it. Third down. Here's Hurts. Barkley drops the ball. He picked his head up, I think, was looking at the upcoming Upton Stout. The 49ers do what they have to do, force a quick 3 and out. Here is Mann, who sends a rocket of a punt. Oh, my goodness. Fair caught at the 5.
Oh, my God.
That was some kick. You just wish him a speedy recovery. Now the 49ers have to do it without him, and Purdy's in a lot of trouble. Racing around, looking to run against Ball, who chases him out of bounds out by the 10.
It's just they're in a little uncharted territory right now. They've dealt with a lot of huge losses all year. It's as tough as it gets.
McCaffrey got stacked up just short of the first down. It'll be a 3rd down and 1. He ran into Nolan Smith and a host of others there.
Kind of swarming athletic defense.
3rd down, the throw, it's incomplete. Is Luke Farrell again? That ball is that a fumble now? They say incomplete. 49ers who used their first timeout already of this half to avoid a delay of game previously. Here's Purdy, heavy pressure, throws, good throw and catch. It's Robinson again, who's been a big factor today with a touchdown and a 61-yard catch, and he delivers there.
Yeah, it takes a little time in the pocket for these downfield throws to develop. A great job up front, giving Purdy a little bit of extra time, and Robinson full-speed routes. Call that a bench route and a perfect throw.
Robinson had 276 yards all year. He's nearing 100 right now in this playoff game. Purdy's got a lot of time. Floats one deep, and it's incomplete. Trying to take a shot again.
Patience for this offense to succeed.
Here's McCaffrey. Run game. Breaks a tackle. McCaffrey, good run. Out across the 40.
Defensive lineman as he has in the past, but you see he's so dangerous when he does.
He'll sneak there on a 3rd and 1, and Purdy's going to take it himself for an easy conversion. First miss snap of the day for him. You get the idea. Purdy to throw. Pressure in his face. Oh, intercepted! It is picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
I don't know if that was a misread. He had Juwan Jennings open on the front side of the route to the right.
Now it's Hurts to throw. Looking, pressure, throws into traffic and throws it out of bounds. Oh, interesting, the Eagles offense.
T-shirt?
Yes, I did. Here's Hurts, gonna keep and run. Jalen Hurts, first down. First design run for him all day, and it works, but there is a flag on this run.
Holding, number 51 offense. 10-yard penalty from spot of foul. Replay.
Barkley tries to cut back. He is wrapped up by Lenore. Coming up from the secondary and already get some boos from this crowd.
The Niners defense is playing kind of these two high shells, which is daring the Eagles to run, and then when they hand it off, they're
now 3rd and 19. They rush 4. Hurts going to throw underneath the Goddard, who is going to be tackled immediately by Garrett Wallow. It's really how they've won all these games with all these injuries.
A lot of times they mimic their head coach, their coordinator's style. That's solid style too. Nobody out efforts him.
Is into the end zone. So the 49ers will get it back. Yeah, and more importantly, after that interception, the 49ers defense held the Eagles to nothing. So they get it back with McCaffrey. And again, cannot get the run game going.
So great quarterback room. Mac Jones elevating. And I'm sure Brock has taken notice of all those things as well.
Throws incomplete here behind Tonjes. 3rd and 9. Eagles send a blitz. Purdy has it picked up, throws near side, and it's incomplete. Wind get a hold of that one, or just? I see the wind as flags on top of the goalpost are just ripping right now. This is a tough kick by Morstead. And look at this, it bounces back into San Francisco territory. Wow. 3 straight 3-and-outs for them. See if they get something going with Saquon Barkley. Jump cut, hit behind the line again. It's been a theme, and the Niners get there with C.J. West, the rookie. Devontae Smith in the backfield now. First to throw, looking to send a screen to Smith. Gets a block from Bixby. Devontae Smith jets forward, and he's going to pick up 9 yards. Nice little play design there.
Flag, 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 flag!
And they go quick, and Hurts surges forward. It's the best this play has looked in 2 months. They've converted 2 of them today in a first down.
Yeah, now right back on the ball. The crowd feels, the players feel.
Bixby going to run it to the right side. Tackle behind the line again. Eric Kendricks, we showed you starting with all the injuries. Tatum Bethune went out last week, out for the year. Fred Warner's been out almost a whole year, and Kendricks has been here a month, but he's playing pretty well today.
Here he's a veteran linebacker. He knows how to play plenty of football, whatever system.
Blitz coming. Hurts gets rid of it. Devontae Smith and is wrapped up. Good tackle that time. Man, Marquise Siegel, the rookie.
It's a good job that the Niners have done of getting these guys on the ground as soon as they first kind of tackler comes up to get them.
Barkley right up the middle, big hole, and finally a first down, a 3rd down conversion for them. They've been 0 for the last 6, but that breaks the chain. 4-man rush. Hurts just dirts one to Barkley. Great to have you aboard here from Philly. Barkley swarm, hit behind the line again. It's Bryce Huff, the ex-Eagle this time.
Wow, so much of that this year with Saquon. You see him kind of shaking it off. He just doesn't even get
in this direction earlier in the game if they don't get this. Hurts on the quarterback draw, design run, and he's going to slide down well short. So he gets a couple more yards, but now we'll see Elliott. Elliott's kick is perfect, right down the middle. To get something for him, only down by 6. That's a return from Robinson. From 30 to the 33.
the one that ended up being intercepted there by Purdy, just if he makes the right read. There are some guys open in the secondary today, just like that.
On the fake, Purdy's got time. Has Juszczyk wide open, room to run. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, puts his shoulders down and down to the Philly 40.
Yeah, he's just a check down on this play. Juszczyk, he motions across. He's kind of keeping Graham there, a little 2-on-1 on Trent Williams. Not that Trent Williams needs any help. Just so unselfish, 10 years in the league, prime time performer. I get a little angry McCaffrey that he thinks that I'm not like a primary receiver all the time. He goes, but every time we throw it, it's there. He goes, maybe I should think of him like that.
Here they come to Sky Moore on a jet sweep. Breaks the tackle. Moore is hit just short by Epps, I think. Another quarterback sneak for Purdy, and it works again. Second time they've done that today, and he gets it easily, and that'll take us to the end of this third quarter. So, Sky Moore again, little trickery. Who's thrown it before? Going deep, McCaffrey. He's got it. Touchdown 49ers, but there's a flag. Wait. Hold on. Again.
So much deception. Here ends up being your passer. Give it to Sky Moore on the jet sweep. And then I don't know why Blankenship comes out of coverage. He feels McCaffrey there.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 98 of the defense. It was all the play. It was a touchdown. The penalty will be enforced from the tracking point.
Extra point is up and good, and San Francisco is back in front.
Get this defense going backwards and then keep them there. That's their formula in this next drive.
Yeah, and the difference, that extra point missed by Jake Elliott early in the game. So the 49ers.
And then they're out of rhythm.
Looking to throw it on first down. Gets it out to Barkley, who gets a block and a good one for Barkley, who breaks a couple tackles, and there's a first down. That's a good drive starter for the Eagles that time. And got a good block from Cooper, but now we see a penalty on the far side.
Holding from Brady offense. 10-yard penalty, final foul.
This kind of crazy San Francisco pass rush got plenty of time to look downfield and figure out where the open guys are at.
That ball is dropped. Goddard coverage there by Wallow. Barkley racing to the outside, gets a couple blocks as we go downstairs to EA.
And just to add on those guys from San Francisco on this defense, Jordan Mailata saying this week.
Four-man rush. Still some pressure. Hurts throws on the run, and it's incomplete. Barkley, the intended receiver. Low sinking kick. Sky Moore bobbles, recovers. Looking for a seam and out across the 30.
Guys that have tremendous confidence in one another. That's how you go on the road in the playoffs and have a lead in the fourth quarter.
Here's Purdy looking to throw. Wide open is this man. It's Juszczyk again, who rolls his way for a first down. Just to remind you that AWSAI of the NFL. McCaffrey looks for a seam. Not much there. Jordan Davis, who has been spectacular at times this year for the Eagles. His best year as a pro, and a little slow to get up there. Purdy with time. Floats one deep. It is intercepted. It's Quavion Mitchell, number 2. Up and running is Mitchell. And now he's still going. A piece of paper.
Yeah, there's Tonjes on the crossing route. I mean, Mitchell has so much more speed on that throw. He just easily undercuts it. Probably couldn't believe that the ball was being thrown. It looks like there's a little separation, and that ball hangs up there a little long. And when it's up there, then anyone with more speed, when the defensive player is faster than the offensive player, when that ball's in the air.
Here is Barkley on that left side. Barkley with a good run. Out to the 46, going to pick up 8 on first down. Play fake. Hurts rolling, looking, going to take it and run, and then gets enough for a first down before he slides down, and there's a penalty at the end of it. From their 36, it's Barkley dancing around. Good cut from Barkley. Getting a little traction is Barkley now, right around first down. Barkley at 100 yards on the day. Second one, give it to him again. Up the middle, first down. Down to the 22, he goes. Barkley again, right up the middle, under pressure, blitzing, and he got hit right away, and he went down awkwardly.
Good opportunity for A.J. Brown one-on-one.
Hurts going end zone for Dotson, is covered up, and it's incomplete. He was never open. Green was all over him. Hurts rifles one over the middle. It is caught, but short of a first down. It is Shipley. Elliott up, and he drills it up and through. You know, those practice reps work.
The Eagles not running the ball that great. Even though Saquon's had a decent day, just those explosive runs that we're used to seeing from him, those haven't come up. It's been kind of a grimy game.
Short kick, Sky Moore up to get it and runs right into a wall, but up across the 30 as we go downstairs to Aaron. Here's Purdy to throw. Over the middle, and it's Juszczyk diving in traffic and makes the catch up to the 39. Picks up 5 on that drive starter. Late blitz. Purdy can't find it when breaks through. Looking to run on a fake, and Purdy close to a first down. He should have it. A rare rep at tailback. Purdy has some time, zips in, and it's caught. Coming back is DeMarcus Robinson, who's over 100 yards on the day, an unlikely hero, and he's been great. Robinson stays in the game for McCaffrey. They're going to throw it again. Pressure. Purdy in deep trouble. Backpedals and just rifles it out of bounds. That time, Hunt and Vaughn got in there.
Jennings and McCaffrey, still plenty of weapons out there for them to move the ball down the field.
They're going to set up a screen. McCaffrey, couple blocks. Christian McCaffrey, good cut and a first down. Ooh, that was pretty. McCaffrey picks up 11.
So good, setting up his blocks downfield. Vaughn overruns it. Untouchable from a running back standpoint.
97 total yards from scrimmage for McCaffrey, who spins his way to what should be about 100 there. In field goal range already, but looking for more. Blitz again. Purdy is in trouble. Purdy is sacked. A few Eagles in there with Dean and Young and even Jordan Davis, and there's a
right.
Holding, number 32, defense.
So first down, McCaffrey racing left, breaks a couple tackles, and he's inside the 10. It's a first and goal for the Niners. He wanted to play last week, but he's playing less than 2 weeks later. Not shocked. Here's Purdy. Over the middle. It is behind, but caught by Juszczyk. Nice catch. Down to the 4. They clocked at 1. Purdy throws, firing end zone, tipped and knocked away. Cooper DeJean batted it away from Juwan Jennings. Third and goal. Purdy, pressure, steps up, caught, touchdown San Francisco. It's McCaffrey.
Absolutely. And then his quickness to get back to the inside and Purdy's awareness to know where he's at. Oh.
Now the extra point is missed, so the Eagles missed one earlier. And they'll take a knee and start it out from their own 35. Four-man rush for Hurts, who goes underneath to Barkley, who is tackled immediately by Kendricks for a short gain.
Hurts going to have plenty of time to diagnose who's open and make accurate throws.
There's Hurts. Near side of Barkley again. Makes a man miss. No, gets tripped up. And a nice play by Wallow again. Getting that opportunity with the injuries today, but he's been out on a couple big tackles. 35, blitz. Picked up. Hurts. A.J. Brown, he drops it. Oh, my goodness. Drop out of the blitz. Hurts looking, throwing. Call for a first down. Dallas Goedert keeps them alive. Four-man rush. Hurts stands in wide open. It's Devontae Smith, who's taken out of bounds right around the marker at the 35. That should be good for a first down. Stay with rushing 4. Hurts over the middle, quick throw. Smith, Devontae Smith, another first down. He's down to the 20. They do snap it. A lot of time on the clock. Hurts going to take off the run. Tripped up from behind. Boy, that would have been a big gain. Keon White made a nice shoestring tackle. Second and long. Hurts rolling. Didn't see anything down the field. Going to throw it away. There was no one really open once he rolled out there. Third and 11. Hurts zips it over the middle. Tipped and incomplete. Could have been picked. Smith had his hands on it, and now They back out of it. Hurts needs 11. Over the middle. Tip. Incomplete. San Francisco takes over. Looking to take away the upset. Eric Kendricks, 10 tackles and a spot start today. And the 49ers, think about the emotion of it. They're playing for the 1 seed last week. They lose. Incredible today. All the injuries they had to deal with Gifford and Winters out. Obviously, Bethune went out last week.
I thought that would take a big emotional toll, but you absolutely saw none of that from this Niners team. They came in here from the opening drive. So satisfying for Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, good job.
Kyle Shanahan, for all the things he's done, all the wins he's got in his team, all the championships they've gone to, maybe the best coaching job he's ever done. And just think that the 49ers, every time that Kyle Shanahan's had them in the playoffs, they've been to the title game.